Little pharaohs from around the world, let's do a reading. Today's reading is going to be a love reading. And what I want to do is I want to cover the zodiac signs. I want to try something different. So I'm going to start with Aries and I'll go all across. And it's going to be love. And every day, starting today, I'm going to post a new video. So we're gonna start with Aries. Oh, I have the Justice card here. Interesting. Okay. So, my dearest Aries, my fellow fire sign, what's happening for you in love? Let's find out what is happening for you in love, my dearest Aries collective. Stubborn, beautiful, determined Aries. So much is happening for you this year. I know the planets are aligning in your favor. I don't know much about astrology, but I keep hearing Aries. So I know that there's going to be a lot happening for you. And for Leos too. I'm a Leo. I'm a triple Leo. I'm a Leo moon, Leo sun, Leo in Mercury, and I'm a Sagittarius rising, so a lot of fire in my chart. So this is a collective reading for the sign of Aries. I feel like maybe, let's get back to tarot. Let's just do a quick ask your guides. Dearest spirit guides. Okay, wow. These wanted to fly out. I'm seeing psychic awareness. Maybe some of you are getting your third eye opened, feeling a little bit more in tuned or a lot more in tuned with the universe. What can you tell us about Aries right now? What is a message for Aries? Your prosperity guides are with you. Deprivation. Okay, so some of you are feeling like you're waiting for your money. You're feeling lack in some way. And this could be related to the love reading that we're doing. One more. Is there anything else you want to tell us? Let's see one more. If there's any other one. We have bravado, so that's actually good. So it's almost like you're feeling a little bit insecure about something, but it's all going to turn out just fine because that's you, Aries. You are such a warrior. I've always looked at Aries as warriors. They don't stop. Nothing stops them. Nothing literally stops them. They are more stubborn than Leos. They are, I would say, even more stubborn than Capricorn. They're the most stubborn. I always used to say about Aries, it's like a goat that's sitting on a mountain rock, and no matter what you do, no matter how you try to talk to it or chase it, it will not move from that rock when it chooses that rock. So that's really good. So this is something as an oversight to your reading. So maybe there's something lacking here in the way that you're feeling, but you're actually tackling it with a lot of gusto and bravado, and you're like, no, this is not going to be at all what my timeline looks like. So let's see what else we get from tarot. And again, this is a love reading, but if anything else really stands out, I will point it out. If there's something that's super close to career or work, whatever. Aries. One more shuffle. For my darling fellow fire signs, Aries. Let's see what is happening for you, my darlings. Ooh, okay. Oh my goodness. Let's just put that there for a moment. Wow, the Emperor. Six of Cups is the outcome. So right now, Aries, it looks like your person, your love is having a breakthrough moment, but they have not yet broken through their mental anguish. They're stuck in some sort of a pattern of, self-inflicted prison of a kind. Perhaps they're thinking we're going to clarify. They're thinking, how exactly can I bring this information forward? But they're definitely having a breakthrough moment. There's some truth here that needs to be spoken, obviously. You're waiting for it. Because at the grounding of this reading here, we're seeing the Knight of Swords, and that tells me that this person is starting to feel very impatient with everything. They are wanting to come forward. They are feeling impatient. So something is holding them back. It's like seeing a statue behind a foggy glass. You already know exactly what's there. You just can't see the details yet. You're just working it out. You're trying to see exactly how this is going to look. You want to get closer. You want to get right to it. You want to see it clearly. So that's something that this person is struggling with. They're feeling impatient. They definitely want to come forward. But this also could tell me that in the past, because this could also be read as past energy, in the past, this person was might have been very impulsive with their words, is what I wanted to say. This is also someone that could have a fear of intimacy. And so when things got hard, they would run away. You know, it's a sort of an energy that cuts very sharp, very quickly, and then off they go. It's because this particular energy doesn't give themselves the chance to process emotions on a heart level. They process everything analytically. They live in their head, and often they make these drastic mistakes that can then cause a lot of pain and suffering, not just for themselves, but for others. Here we have the Five of Wands. So I'm very curious to find out if this is some sort of outside external influence that is somehow affecting your relationship, or if this is an inner battle. I'm thinking it's mostly an inner battle because of the cards that I'm seeing here. I mean, we have the Hanging Man on this person's crown. So they have surrendered. This person has gone through a journey of self-evaluation. Probably it hasn't been easy on this person, given this energy, to realize that, yes, I have been difficult. I've been harsh. I have run away. I have been an avoidant, perhaps. And this is a feeling within them, in their head, that says, I need to surrender. I need to see things from a different perspective. This is the only way that I can move forward. And I'm seeing a beautiful card here in your near future, which is the Emperor. So this person is definitely thinking of, how can I break these last few little pieces that are holding, like, there's not even anything blocking this person's eyes. It's just imaginary ties on their head. All they have to do is just pull a string, and it's all gonna fall apart. It's like a bandage that doesn't need to stay there anymore. You just kind of have to rip it off and let the air come through and heal whatever it is that this person has been, delving in, these emotions, these analytical thoughts. The Emperor in the near future is very, very good news. This means control, certainty. The Emperor is only present in a reading when a person knows what they want. They have gone through the journey of discovery, of self-discovery. There's nothing holding them back. They want to take charge. They are in control. They have earned it, because it's all four kings. The Emperor is all four kings. So they know emotion. They understand emotional maturity. They understand financial and material, but their own financial and material abilities. They understand all the aspects of, the confidence and the truth that matters. So this is very good news. This person right now is single, is independent, very independent. Their general attitude right now is, I got to take care of myself. This person doesn't have any other opportunity, actually, to get involved in another relationship, because, to be honest with you, there's just too much stuff going on the inside. But their attitude is very much an attitude of independence, self-reliance, achievement. I think money is very important to this person. Financial security must be important to this person. I mean, I'm not seeing the King of Pentacles, but seeing the Emperor and then the Nine of Pentacles would tell me that this person values material stability. And here in the environment, we have the King of Cups, which again, I'm relating to this. This person, the most recent growth that this person has gone through is learning how to balance their emotions, learning how to open their heart, how to trust their heart, how to allow their thoughts to be, but not express them without checking in with their heart first. This king feels deeply, but they don't show it, but they will feel as deep. This is the greatest, the deepest love that anyone can express. This is the first cup I'm seeing. Yep, it is. So this tells me that this person had to work on their love aspects, on their emotions, on their emotional availability. I have a feeling this person was an avoidant in the past. Someone that just was not ready to have to be in a truly committed relationship. There's still some healing to be done, and again I felt it, I feel it. It's obvious. We're going to clarify, but there's definitely still some healing to be done. They also see you as someone who has healed, someone that has gone through the journey, and you are probably reflecting that back to them. You're mirroring your own healing journey back to them, which is making them, helping them stand up, helping them step up, take charge. This smells very twin flame me for me. The outcome is Six of Cups. This person is coming back to you. Undoubtedly, they are returning. They just need to go through a little bit more of a journey here and lift those imaginary veils from their head, pull that string, and let's see what this conflict is all about. So let's clarify that. Let's clarify this. Let's clarify the Hanging Man. I want to see how this Emperor is going to step up. This is very self-explanatory. I don't think I need to clarify that. I want to do the healing to start because I want to see what exactly else they are working on. Right, exactly. Yeah, this person is still gathering information. So I would say your person, Aries, has really taken the time to be with themselves. This is probably someone sitting in the quiet, being very disconnected from you right now and from the world. They are in a place where they need to gather their thoughts. They need to sort them out. They need to understand what, why, who, when. Gathering information. This person is still gathering some information that they need in order to break through this. And they're doing it on their own terms, in their own little cave. This could also tell me that they are curious as to what you're doing. Are you still feeling love for them? Do you crave them? Do you want them? It's as they're healing, whatever it is, as they're going and processing their emotions here, they're still thinking about you. I know a lot of people tend to go with spying on social media. I'm not a big fan of that. I really think it might be, but for me, it's gathering information. It's being a student. It's learning. It is learning new things that are necessary in order to unveil, in order to, blossom and become that version of yourself that you really want. The pages are, of course, the beginning of the journey. Before you get to the king, before you get to the queen, even the knight, before you take any action, you're gathering information, and that's exactly what this person is doing right now. And in the background, we have that Ace of Swords, which tells me, like I said, they see the figure behind the glass, but they need to know how to get to it. They need to know how to access it. They need to understand what is needed of me in terms of inner work preparation and maybe conversation, because that Ace of Swords comes with truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God. So it's a lot of work. It's a lot of mental anguish for this person to find that last, hoop or two to skip, to jump through them in order to get to the final, I'm ready. This inner conflict or external conflict, let's find out here. Oh yeah, this is inner conflict. This person hurt you some way, somehow. There's so much regret here. That's why they're battling with themselves. They're sitting in their fears. They're sitting in their emotions. Oh, Aries, I'm so sorry. This is definitely, undoubtedly, something that indicates a painful experience that happened in the past that they're now currently sitting in. They're trying to figure it out. The moon cycles could be very important, like the next full moon could be very important to you. That could be when they actually feel inspired to reach out. They're sitting in their regret. This is why this is necessary. You see how they are so directly related. This rest and learning more and gathering more information is necessary because of the pain that they cause. The regret is very real. This regret has to be owned. There has to be accountability. There has to be a removal of the shame and the blame and the helplessness. It's like, no, I did that and I need to be accountable for it. I need to own it. And taking ownership of our mistakes can be very difficult sometimes, because with it comes an entanglement of a lot of other things that we might have not taken accountability for in the past. It's extremely difficult in relationships, especially because it truly is related to how you have lived your life. And if this person struggles with taking accountability, but this particular love, this particular relationship is so important to them that they have to break that inner barrier, it's going to take longer for them to do it. It's going to be something that feels like climbing a mountain. Takes time. That deep regret. Oh, look, I actually have 3 for you here. Well, that's not by accident. Let's see. Oh my God. We have the 10 of Swords, 8 of Cups, and the Tower. Do you know what this tells me, Aries? My darling Aries. This is why there's so much regret here. I think this person is in that position, hanging from their, well, actually, it's not really feet up. It's more like, it literally looks like this person is being crucified, to be honest with you. It's a very sad portrayal. It's a sad, scary depiction. Look at that. Like, this person is unbelievably sorrowful. You can't even see their face. Their head down, and it's almost as if they're saying, I do need to suffer. I think this person betrayed you in the past, and then they walked away from you, and that caused a total collapse of their inner world, their outer world, everything. Them betraying you and walking away from you actually caused a tower, probably in your life as well, but definitely in their life. Nothing about this tower was solid or it worked. Obviously, something had to end here for you guys. Something wasn't working for you. And that's why this person is sitting now in this position of after going through all these thoughts and regret, and they're currently still evaluating their past. They realize that they had to surrender. They now have to surrender to what happened in the past. They're starting to accept responsibility. They're starting to understand the damage that was done. Wow. Very heavy energy. Yeah, this person walked away from you. Obviously, fear of intimacy. This person is an avoidant that probably could not handle the emotional intricacies, the emotional depth of this relationship. And then they thought, screw it, I'm just gonna go and move on and do whatever I want. Don't worry about this. This relationship is over. And then boom, actually, no, this is unfinished business. And that's actually very often what happens to people who just run away. Avoidance think that they can just close a chapter and then move on without any repercussions, without any emotional what's the word? Repair is what I'm looking for. Emotional repair. You can't do that. You're going to carry that baggage with you to the next relationship and to the next relationship until you learn. And the universe is never going to let you sit in that tower thinking that you won, that you have it all figured out. It's gonna be a total disaster, a complete destruction of whatever it is that you think you're walking away from. But they know that they betrayed you. They are fully aware. They are fully aware. That's why they're sitting in regret. That's why they're sitting in their thoughts here. This person's probably dreaming of you as well, by the way. Maybe even both of you are dreaming of each other. This is the first step to healing, actually, is passing the shame, passing the blame test, passing the helplessness test, getting over your fears, and then you can finally meet your regrets and say, you know what? I actually did that. I did that. And that's why the surrender card, which is, I need to see things from a different perspective. This Emperor that's coming up ahead of you here, holy camole, we have the Seven of Swords and the Seven of Wands. Wow. A couple of things come to my mind right away. This Emperor knows when they come in your near future. I'm getting two things. Let's find out, because again, we have the Six of Cups here, but I'm going to give you both versions, okay? First version is they come back. They know that you have your boundaries really strong. And they know that they need to come clean. They need to come clean in regards to their Seven of Swords behavior. They need to come clean. They have to overcome, which the Emperor can. They're the only ones that can do that, to overcome their fear and say, hey, I know I ran away. I know I avoided you. I avoided my feelings. I avoided this relationship. I'm truly sorry. Please forgive me. Is there anything or any way that we can work this out, talk about it? If not, at least I want you to know that I'm acknowledging what I did and I want you to forgive me, or something along those lines. So that's the one, good version that I'm seeing. The other version that I'm seeing is this person comes back and they try to maintain control in this relationship, and they try to put aside their Seven of Swords behavior and defend themselves against what they did. Like, you're going to have to use your discernment, Aries, and really find out, really trust your intuition. I mean, I feel like I should clarify this a little bit more, but really trust your intuition, really use discernment, use your everything in order to see how this person, where this person, comes from. Are they going to be forward about what they did in the past, or they're going to say like a half a truth, yeah, I ran away because I wasn't ready, but now I want to make it right. No, you want the truth and nothing but the truth to help you out. And like I said, with the Ace of Swords at the beginning, they're having a breakthrough, so hopefully they honor that, behavior, even although they know that you have your boundaries up. They have to do it. The double sevens also tell me that, to me anyways, as a person that loves numbers in numerology, that there's been a massive spiritual lesson for this person. Huge karmic lesson. 7-7, this is spiritual lessons. And 7 and 7 is 14. And isn't the tower 14? Wasn't it 14? I think it was. Anyways, I'm not gonna look for it now, but I think the tower is 14. The star, what are we healing here? Look at that. Look at that. That tells me straight up. Look, we have the Empress and the Ten of Cups. So this person knows. Remember, I told you that you were mirroring back your healing. You were the Empress. You are an Empress, and it doesn't matter gender, guys. You could be a male and be in your divine feminine, but the Empress is here when a person has gone through an incredible journey, and they know their worth. They know they're a star. This person is a star. You're a star, Aries. You are an empress. And this is what you bring to the table. You bring happiness, true fulfillment. This person knows that. They know that. They know that you are an incredible catch. That's why they're fighting so hard to get their shit together over here so that they don't lose this. But they're still scared of losing it because that comes in your fears and hopes position. So yeah, definitely wanting that, knowing that you can bring that, knowing that you are 100% the empress. You might have even been married to this person in the past, and maybe they want that back. They want that family back, or maybe you guys were close to getting married. Maybe, you know, there was that promise, but then they ran off. They got scared. They got cold feet. On the outcome here, Six of Cups, look at that. We have the Ten of Pentacles and the Knight of Wands. So yeah, this person, you know, I mean, he's got some things to figure out still. Because like I said, I'm seeing the Emperor here, but then when I see the final outcome, the Knight of Wands, I do think on this journey, as in right now, they're still in action mode. It's still like the pot is cooking. There's some garlic and some onions and maybe some herbs and some spices, but the meat and potatoes haven't arrived yet. So it smells good. It's starting to feel really, really good, but you got to put the meat in. you gotta make it whole. You gotta make it really, really good. So they're definitely coming towards you. This person wants to offer you stability. They see themselves with you. They're very nostalgic. They feel a deep connection with you. They can't let this go. They can't let this relationship go. They know their soul has already seen the ultimate, has already seen the final outcome, has already seen that happiness, the true happiness. And like I said, some of you maybe even have family with this person, and then the family broke up because of this, and now this person is craving that stability, wants to bring that forward, wants to offer you everything that they can, everything that they have. They're very passionate about you, like very passionate. You know, almost like Romeo, impulsive kind of sort of scenario. Like once they make that decision, they're going to show you, that with a, I would say, an impulsive action that is very romantic. This could be because we're doing this before Valentine's Day. I wouldn't be surprised if this person reaches out on Valentine's Day or somewhere along, you know, in the next week or 2 weeks or something. This feels very, you know, soon, and says, I want to offer you this. I don't think that it's going to be up to this reading to tell you exactly how it's going to unravel, but I think we have a pretty good idea of how this is going to go. There's going to be a truth that this person is going to begin to speak, what they did, and then you're going to listen and not interrupt and not judge and not criticize and not bash this person's head against the wall. You're going to listen because you're the star, you're the empress. You don't chase, you attract. You don't need anything else in your life. You are good. You know that. So you're going to listen to that, and then you will use your discernment and you will evaluate how this person is dealing with their runner, avoidant energy, the regret, the betrayal, the walking away. This could be lies and deception, or it could be avoidant, running away without any explanation. So again, up to you to decide. Actually, we can pull some cards to see. And then allow them to offer you something that's very sweet and very romantic, but boundaries. Maintain your boundaries. Keep your boundaries strong. What can you tell us, spirit guides, about this person? What does Aries need to know about this person? More growth is needed. Yes, of course. It's so obvious. What else can you tell us about this person? For Aries, what else can you tell us? What else can you tell us about it? But this is a clump. Should I take it? Oh, wow. We even have proposal, nearly there, and codependency. Interesting. I feel, well, I'm gonna put them back. If they come out again, we're gonna honor them. I usually don't take cards when they come in clumps, but sometimes it's a story. So again, clumps, this one is, again, we saw proposal. So yes, that could very well happen. Codependency. So maybe this person had some codependency on others. It could have been a financial relationship of some kind, or maybe friends and family that this person was really tied to, which they ran back to when they ran away from you to give them some sense of comfort and confirmation that they're still good, that their ego is still intact. Because the Emperor can also indicate someone that does have control issues and has a strong ego. It can be both, right? The Emperor does need to take charge and needs to be in control. Otherwise, how are they going to sit on the throne? But it's bad when their ego gets activated. Fear of intimacy. What did I say? Fear of intimacy. I'm telling you, the cards don't lie. What more can you tell us about this person? For Aries, please. For their person, for the viewer's person. Evil eye wanted to make itself known, so maybe somebody is very jealous of you, of your relationship, you guys. Maybe somebody didn't like the way that this relationship was going. Clumps. One more, please, for Aries. One more. Wow. So far, it's completely confirmed. Let's see if there's anything else that wants to come out. 2. All right, I'll take them. We have unfinished business. This is very obvious. And proposal came out again. Okay, so now we have to take it. You see? So there seems to be some sort of reunion here for you guys. This is unfinished business. This relationship smells so much like a twin flame to me. So I wouldn't be surprised if this person comes back and actually eventually proposes to you. Please do not accept on Valentine's Day. Don't be weak. Have your boundaries, because more growth is needed. This person has to heal their fear of intimacy, and they need to really learn how to exemplify this King of Cups. Because I think that they're still learning how to do that fully. You know, and we can't possibly learn all aspects of how we can show up in a relationship in a healthy way. It takes time. And sometimes, of course, the other person is a half-truth is on the bottom. So yeah, this person either comes back with a half-truth, like I said, be aware of the half-truth, or has done that in the past and hasn't really given you everything that they wanted to, that you should have known. What was I saying? Oh yeah, don't accept proposal until you are sure, because you are the Empress. And the Emperor, 100, that it just clicked. I'm like, yes, of course, you guys are divine counterparts, 100%. Just, you know, the Empress doesn't chase, she attracts, and she knows when she's ready to have the Emperor next to her. Let's see these cards. What can you tell us about Aries, this person? Any more messages for Aries? For my sweet little fiery, stubborn, beautiful Aries. Nothing stops them. Anything, spirit guides, for them? Any messages from their person? Nothing? Nothing seems to want to come through yet. I'll just try a little bit more to see if anything is thinking. So it's probably something very specific. When I see when I see the cards do that, it's a very specific message. One more time. No. Oh. Flying. So if nothing comes out, then we're just gonna let it go. Or I'll cut the deck. All right. 2 come out. We have please forgive me. And we have you will never know how hard it was to walk away from you. Can this be any more clear, my darling Aries? Okay. So I'm going to leave it here, my loves. I do think that in your own personal life, You are in some sort of lack mentality. Maybe it's because this is maybe looming in the background. But whatever it is here that maybe is feeling like in deprivation is completely outshone, I think is the word, by your bravado. So even if you're waiting for a new job or your career maybe at this point of time not completely set in stone, maybe something going on, maybe you're changing jobs or you're changing careers, I'm not worried about you because you got it. You're gonna fight for this. You've got this. You've got a very strong bravado. That's very typical of Aries, by the way. So that's what I have for you today. I hope you have a fantastic week. Come back and check with me another time or check your other placements if you have. This is for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And that's all I have for you now, my darlings. Till next time. Bye, little pharaohs. Bye. Bye, 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 bye. All right. Bye.